Hi Flosstube, my name is Jennifer. I'm the Calculated Stitcher. Welcome to my channel. I just videoed a few weeks ago, but I did not get it posted. So I wanted to be able to show that because I had some progress on some whips and things, and I thought you might like to see them. And but I've also been to a retreat since then, so I think I'm just going to add onto the back of that video. But I wanted to come up on here first and just tell you what's happening, so you'll know. You'll get, after this intro, you'll get my old video, and then you'll get my newer video, and then the winners that that I speak of in the other video I've already posted, I'm just going to put them all at the end. So if you're just interested in the giveaway winners, then you can just fast forward to the end. So, okay, it's nighttime. It's the only time I'm going to have to video between now and for a while. So I'll talk about more of that. I'll talk about that more later. So let me just end this intro. So, all right, here comes the older video. Hi everyone, my name is Jennifer, the Calculated Stitcher. Welcome to my channel. Today is October 4th, and it's been a while since I've been on here, and I'm sorry. Some stuff's been going on, so which is, you know, everybody's life. It's like I'm out of practice and I can't speak. This should be a relatively short video for me. I have been doing a lot of things around the house to prepare. I have to have surgery pretty soon, and so it's just a lot of things that I wanted to get done beforehand. So my crafting and filming time have come to a halt. I was in the middle of filming my videoing, I don't know what I do, my quilt along that I wanted to do with everyone. So anyway, moving on. October 4th, how's everybody doing? So also, I found out, I wondered why nobody had claimed any of the giveaways from forever ago. And well, apparently the video did not attach to the one because I have to do it in separate takes. Do you call them takes? I don't know. Wow, am I out of practice? Sorry. Okay. Anyway, it did not attach. And so that's why nobody has claimed anything. So then in the last video, I went to attach it to the other part that I had videoed, and I'm saying that word a lot, sorry, and it said it was corrupt, so I can't even access it. Now I do keep a journal in my giveaway basket where I keep the giveaways, so I have everybody's YouTube handle, I guess you call them. So at the end of this video, I'm just going to attach some pictures, and on a piece of paper, I'll just write the winner's YouTube handle. That was about as clear as mud, now wasn't it? Okay. Ooh, that was a little twangy. Sorry about that. Let's move on. So anyway, I have some other things coming up as well. I'm going to the Silver Needle to see Teresa Vanette. And it'll be over the weekend, and I'm very excited. Liz is going to meet me there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Then my surgery will be coming up after that, and I don't know how long it'll be. I don't even know how much stitching I'll even have to show you. So, of course, I think it's been a while since I videoed, so maybe I have some here to show you. I just pulled what I had been working on recently, so I've also been quilting. And I finished 2 quilts. I did post them on my Instagram. I'll put a picture somewhere. One is the Sew in Love quilt. It's from the Sew in Love, S-E-W in Love book by Adita Sitar of Laundry Basket Quilts. And it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. The other was a block of the month from Fig Tree, and I cannot remember the name of it. It is posted on my Instagram. It was a block of the month from Fig Tree that I did with my friend Kippy, the academic stitcher. And so I finished it up. I'm just so happy with myself. Like, again, I'll put some pictures somewhere. And they have been sent off to be quilted by Carol Saltbox Stitcher. She does my quilting for me. Some of it. I feel guilty when I send too much. Hold on. It is so hot here. I was just watching somebody, I can't remember who it was, and they were saying, oh, it's sweltering heat of 88. I was thinking, we're supposed to be getting to the high 80s in the next couple of weeks, and I'm very excited about it. It's like a cool front for us. We're about 96 today, so, and I'm ready for some cool. I have my air conditioner set. I don't know. Anyway, all right. Right now I have one of my daughters came in from Dallas. My niece is getting married. I am not well enough to go, so my husband and 2 daughters and one of my sons is going, so they're there right now, so this is perfect time for me to video. But anyway, so my daughter Kaylee, who I do not think has ever appeared on here with me. I think Kelsey has. She's the one that likes to needlepoint. Her main hobby is running. I don't get that hobby. Is that really a hobby? I don't know. She likes to run long distances. She likes to do like the 50Ks, 100Ks, those kind of things. She likes the ones where you that are like where you have to run up the mountains and down the mountains and all sorts of things like that. So I think they have ultra marathon. I don't know. Anyway, she competes in them. She enjoys them. Although now she's pregnant, so she's not. But my other daughter, Kaylee, is here staying with us, and she lives in Dallas. And she is not a crafty person, but just some random reason, she and her sister, they were out shopping. The random reason, not they were looking for a dress but the random reason she wanted to stop at Hobby Lobby and get polymer clay to make, I guess she'd seen it on TikTok. I don't know. I've never watched anything on TikTok before. But look, so I have this strawberry bag, and look what she made. She made a little strawberry for me. And like I said, she's not normally one who goes out of her way to do anything crafty, so I'm so proud of her and very thankful that I got a strawberry for my bag. She made me some other things, but they're cooling right now. Okay, I said this was going to be quick. It's already 6.5 minutes and I've just been saying nothing. All right, so let's look at my whips. That'll be a great place to start, right? My first whip is Summer in Nantucket, and this is by Plum Street Samplers. I was going to apologize for my appearance. I've been out watering, and it's hot. I've been out watering plants and sweeping off all the patios and porches. And then I was going to take my shower, but I thought, might as well do it now before your hair's all wet. I don't want a video when my hair is wet. Okay, wow. Okay, Plum Street Samplers, Summer in Nantucket. I started this in commemoration of my daughter Kelsey's wedding she had in Maine when she got married at, what's the name of the national park there? Starts with an A. I don't know, but it's going to be on here. Anyway, it's so very cute, but the colors on the chart are not, when I pulled the called for, they're not exactly the same. Like the house looks very red there, and I wish I would have done it red, but these are the colors. So the red is actually this almost auburn. It's like a reddish brown, but it comes out very brown. Maybe it's just my fabric as well. But so I am stitching it on, I started this a long time ago, 40 count Dapple by Picture This Plus. And this is how much I have on it. This was one of my 12 by 12 starts the year she got married, which I guess was 2 years ago. She's the one that's going to have a baby in February. Speaking of babies, I was supposed to go see my granddaughter, my new baby granddaughter. She's a little over a month old now. I think she weighs almost 14 pounds. She's a big girl. Anyway, she, but I did not feel well, and I did not want to go see her and get her sick. So I did not go, like a responsible grandmother. Anyway, so that one I was doing, I'm getting off all over the place. I'm so sorry. I will put a picture of my granddaughter here, or one or two maybe even, because I think she's just so pretty. All right, my next whip is Jane Pattison by Shakespeare's Peddler. I actually started this. Hold on, it's on my tag. I started this when the last time my mom and I went to the Silver Needle to see Teresa Vanette the first time. It was in 2019, November 22nd, 2019. I started it when I was in the hotel. So Jane Pattison by Shakespeare's Peddler. And I thought, since I'm going to see her, I feel like I should start something. And I love Teresa Vanette. I would like to be her. If I could be anybody, I would love to be her. A little bit of stalker-ish, maybe, vibe here, but I just think everything she does is amazing. So anyway, this is actually done in wools, and it is really beautiful. I'm sorry, I think I've just been like moving the picture around, and I should have let you actually see it. And it is so, so very beautiful. The problem is it's done in wools, and I wanted to do it in wools, so I had to do it on a 32 count linen, and I'm using apple brown, or maybe it's apple brow. I don't know. Not sure. But this is how much I have finished. And I only had this one little piece right here done when I started in 2019. So I've done the rest since then. I'm going to let you look at it closely. The stitches, I think the problem, the wool covers beautifully. And it gives it kind of an antique, like a vintagey feel, because you see a lot of old samplers done in wool, but the color is usually better back here. Yeah, it's like a brownie with the yellow undertones. It's just the stitches are so big. Do you see how big those stitches are? Those X's? I don't know. I don't know if I mean, I will finish it, but I don't know. I think they look strange to me, but that's fine. It's fine. It's going to be beautiful, and I love it. So that, and these are the, I don't know if I showed you. These are I keep my flosses twisted so they don't get too ratty sometimes. These are the colors. Oh, I can't, oh, I love this. This is Schoolhouse Red. These are all the apple brown. It is apple brown. Here it is. I kept the tag. These are all the Gentle Art wools. So I got these at the Tinsmith's Wife, which is my L&S. It's in Comfort, Texas, a little over an hour from my house, and it is amazing. Speaking of them, I'm going to stop real fast. Have you seen these needles? They're called Colonials. They come in this little tube like this. And there's one that's like loose when you buy it. And then this is over here. And I can't see how many. Does it say how many there are? I don't know. It doesn't say. I don't know. There's quite a few in there. I love these needles. I am not one that normally has like a favorite needle. But since I've tried these, these were at the Tinsmith's Wife. And I tried them, and they're little. They're only that tall. So I like a small needle, a short needle, and it's a 28 for the higher counts I have. And I don't know what it is. I understand now why people say they have a favorite needle, because I've never in my life thought I had a favorite needle. But these I love. I think they're just absolutely fabulous. Side note, also at the Tinsmith's Wife. All right, what else do I have to show you? So another one, this is a project that y'all will probably be happy when I'm finished, so I can stop talking about it. This is the sampler that I started when my son was playing tennis and hurt his knee. And once he hurt his knee, because I only worked at it at his tennis matches, I stopped working on it. So I picked it up again. I'm going to finish it. It's Sarah Marple, and it's by Northumberland Sampler House. I'm pretty sure, I think it was a PDF and I printed it out. Either that or it came on this paper. I don't know. Anyway, but this is what it looks like. And when he got hurt, I had finished the whole border all the way around, and I was working on these letters up here. Ow. So let me put this away. These are the colors that I'm using. They're really pretty. It's kind of strange though, because it's really mainly 4 colors used over and over, and then, but there's only 2, 4, learn to count, 2, 4, 6, 8. There's only 8 total. So anyway, this is what, oh wait, I haven't told you what it is. It's on 40 count Weeks Dye Works in the color linen. And I started it April 26, 2021 using the called for DMC. And this is how far I've gotten now. So this is as big as it's going to be, obviously. That's the border. So I'm just going to have to, I have put in a lot of words. The end of the words are right here. So I'm on the last 2 rows of words. I enjoy the words. Letters are really nice. The only thing is I normally will not carry if it's more than the length of 2 linen threads. So like 1 stitch wide, I'm not carrying. And I did carry, right? See this colon right here? I carried from the end, and I am so stressed that you're going to be able to see that. Because I may take it out. It really bothers me. It's over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 linen threads, so 3 stitches. I'm not so sure about that, so I may have to take that out. But those are the last 2 lines of words, and then the rest are all motifs. I just started coming down the side. I just kind of wanted to see some of the motifs since I hadn't gotten to stitch a lot of the some of the colors. And I'm kind of sad that the blue that's right here, and like the Z is the color, the blue. It's like a teal, I don't know if teal's the right color. Aqua, maybe a dark aqua. I wish it had appeared more. So I'm thinking maybe I might throw it in somewhere. I don't know, but I still have a ways to go. But it's to me that the X's look very, very big. It is a 40 count, but for some reason, I don't know if it's because I've been stitching over 1 on a 46 count, 1 over 1 on 46 with some soie surfing for a project I can't show right now. And so maybe that's why I'm thinking it looks so big. I'm not really sure. Okay. Another whip that I have going. This one I have a hard time putting down. I have to make myself because I have other things to do. This is Goodness and Mercy, and it's by Teresa Kogut. I am doing this as a stitch along that I butted into, that my friend Liz, the Wandering Stitcher, and Karen from Fox and Rabbit, they are doing together, and I love this chart. And so I was like, may I join? And they agreed. So I thought that was very sweet. So we are stitching on this, and I have actually broken it up. I'll put a picture in here. I'm trying to get it. My goal was to have it every 2 weeks to finish a section, and I was on track. I was doing really well. And then this whole thing with the surgery and other stuff came up. So sadly, I'm not gonna be able to keep up with it. I keep telling myself maybe I'll be able to when I'm recovering, but I don't see that happening. I have 103s and I just have them in here. I don't know why I put them in here and not in my Gutermann boxes that I love so much. So that's the 103 conversion from the attic. I got this kitted at the attic. I don't even know what this linen is. It's something that they sent me. I know it's 46 count, and this is how far I've gotten. Oh, it's so pretty. Isn't it so pretty? Oh, look there, you can see the modeling. I love a heavy modeling. I know not everybody does, but I really do. So I would do the whole border, and then I found myself, once I finished, I was just like, ugh, I don't want to see this for a while. So I've discovered, which I think a lot of people do, they do a little piece of a border and some motifs, a little piece of a border, most motifs. I think it kind of keeps your interest and gives you kind of a variety of what you're stitching then. So I did change the color of the sheep from the conversion, because on this linen you could not see them, and now you can see them. I don't know how well you can see them in the camera, through the camera lens, but in person that you can really see them. So I'm really excited about the house. It's going to be beautiful. I kind of want to wait till the end because it's like, you know, your dessert kind of a thing. The last cross stitch whip that I can show you is my Britomart sampler. I am stitching along with, I've lost her name. Give me just one second. Katie Strachan, an amazing, amazing, amazing artist. And so she came up with this, and she has a class that you can take, and everything's on her website. It's Katie Strachan Artisan Embroidery. I'll link it in the description box. Sorry, I can't. So this is the front, and no, which one? This one is the front, yes, and then this one is the back, and you can either stitch it reversibly or not. Now it's not perfectly reversible because, of course, you know, the letters are going the right way here, but they have to be mirror image, but it looks like it could have been stitched. You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. Everything is just like looking in the mirror, so you're seeing the reflection. In mathematics, it'd be the reflection. So, oh, it's so pretty. Okay, let it go. So I bought the kit from Katie, and so all of the, and this one I do have in my Gutermann box. These I found on Amazon. I'm having a harder time finding them. I don't know if more people are using them now, and so that's why I cannot find them, but oh, they're so pretty. So I have like all my blues, and then my greens, and then my pinks. And then these are my extras down here. So I love them. And this just has my information until I get it written in my... These are the needles that came in the kit. And so this is the crewel needle. And I have the beading needle right now on my... So now you can see all the blues on that side. And then this is just a piece of paper that has the linen information. It is 40 count Piccadilly white by Legacy. So until I write that down, I have it in my box. Okay, and then this is my, which way is front? I am doing mine reversibly, or I'm going to try. As of right now, I'm doing mine reversibly. I have this so I can put it behind here. All right, so this is my front. So I'm just putting in the bones of the top, this top band right here. We're still in the first month. I think we have about 10 days, 8 days till the next one comes out. Obviously, I will not be finished with it, but it's okay. It's okay. So there's my front, and then here is my back. It's so much fun. It's like a logic puzzle. I think that's why I enjoy it. So, all right. So those are my whips. I am cross stitch whips. I am working sewing. I haven't been sewing at home because, like I said, I've been doing some other things and trying to get my house ready before I'll be out of commission for a while. But I am sewing. I'm trying to finish this down at my mom's. So I sew at my mom's house on Sunday after church. And this is just like the first block, but they're not all like this. It's like a sampler. I don't really like quilts that have the same block over and over. I find them a little boring to piece. I like different things, and I like small pieces. This one, it doesn't have really that small of pieces, but it's okay. And so I started this one like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I don't know, a year after it first came out. This is Fig Tree. I should never say what it is. This is the Christmas Figs, the original one. And so I have the book. I bought fabric. I didn't buy the kit because I didn't know about it when it first came out. So I just kind of piecemealed, because quilting fabric, you know, they usually do one run and then it's done. That's it. And so I had to like go to Etsy shops and try to buy. I don't have enough of all of them, so I'm going to have to make it my own. Like this red solid, I'm already out of it, and I need it for I think 2 more blocks. I asked my friend Kippy because she's a big fig tree nut, but she said before she started getting into fig tree. Anyway, I don't know why I keep showing you that block. Anyway, so that's the first block. I think I am now through, I'm working on month 4, and there are 10 months, and then the finishing. So that's what I'm doing at my mom's. I keep taking projects down there that I've started, and I want to just go ahead and get finished. These are not my colors. Like, this is not what I think of when I think of Christmas. So, but I do want to get it finished, and maybe one of my kids will like it. I don't know. Okay. So now I'm going to show you, I was looking through my, in my box, you know, the box, do you have a box that you keep your finished cross stitch that you have not fully finished yet? Well, I do. And I'm going, like I said, to meet up with Liz, and then I'm going to give Liz some things for Jan to finish, Jan Calvert. She's an amazing finisher. I've shown you things that she has finished for me before, and she's done a bag with one of my pieces. I'm so excited. Liz is going to bring it, but I wanted to send some things. I think that's already packed. I don't know. Oh, maybe that's it right there. Hold on, let me get it. Just one second. Oh, just a second. Here I come. Here I am. Okay. Oh, I just got a notice that they got there, so that's good, to the wedding. So anyway, so I was going through the box because the main thing I wanted to do was I wanted to, the last time I was at, no, I almost said Quilter Station, wrong retreat, at Silver Needle, I was working on Jenny Bean for the parlor, and I have shown this before. I finished it. But when I got there, I was on, I'll be able to show you in a second. So these are all eyelets, eyelet letters. I love them. I love doing eyelet. It's really a lot of fun. So hold on, I'm going to have to find it. Which block was it? Give me 1 second. If I can't find it, I'll pause the video. Oh, there it is. Okay. So this is the first pattern. It comes in multiple patterns. So this is the first pattern, like the alphabets. Then Eden was a paradise. That's the second pattern. Chart, Jennifer. This is the third. This is Noah's Ark. And if you look, I've already lost it right there. See that T? Teresa Vanette stitched that. She held my linen and stitched it. I'm so excited. Anyway, so I was I was fangirling like crazy. But since then, I finished Here's Jesus, Let the Children Come to Me. The Good Shepherd is another one. This one, I personalized it. I've talked about this if you've watched my channel before. So this is my married name. So I changed this to Keeney's Grove. I'm not sure what it was before. And this is my maiden name. So I put Clark's Creek. So I did personalize that. And then this one, that's my town. I don't actually live in town, but then there's the dam in town where all the kids like to go and swim in the summers. So I put that there. It's not really a pond, but it's fine. It's a river. Sarah's, I think it said like friend's house or something. This is my mom, Sarah, because I go to her house to sew. And so that was my beloved town. And then this is the very last chart. And I finished it, you'll see, in 2020. And then that's, isn't it beautiful? This is such a pretty one. I love these birds. I love these birds so much. So I want to take it back and I want to show her and get a picture with her. So that's the reason I was in the under the bed box. And then I didn't realize I had so many finishes in the box. So then I decided, well, Jennifer, why don't you take some to Jan to get her to finish, fully finish for you. And so these are the ones that I picked out for her. Those are goodies I'm sending to her. So the first one, hold on. This was sent to me by Susie Reno. She and Teresa are really good friends. I would love to be Teresa's friend too. Susie, can I be your friend? Teresa's friend? She kindly, because I was like incessantly talking about Teresa all the time, I've tried to tone that down. So anyway, she sent this to me and it was from a retreat. And she said it was never going to be released and would I like to stitch it? And I, of course, said, please, yes, thank you. And so I finished. Here's the little fob. Sorry if you can hear my dryer going off. I'm doing laundry. And then here is the top for this. So this linen came in it. Is it a linen or an even weave? I think it's a linen. Looks like a 32 count maybe. And I stitched, this is stitched 1/1. It's so cute. And then this is the top. So you have to stitch this 1/2 so it fits on whatever. But I'm going to see if Jan can do something with that. And then this, what does that say? Use cherry cobbler from, oh, I just made a note to myself, hey, you use the cherry cobbler from this other. Okay, this is Stacy Nash Freedom Needle Book. I did this one a long time ago on 36 count Meadow Root because I would never stitch on 36 count anymore. Oh my gosh, it was difficult. I did not know it was going to be so difficult, but it was. But I finished it, and my stitches are not that good, but it's one of the first things that I did. Like these are all from like the first year of stitching. So I love this, and I don't know if it's too close, if she'll be able to do anything with it. I would love to have a needle book out of it. I'm a sucker for a pincushion and a needle book. Those are my favorites. The next one is Stacy Nash Summer, what are you stuck on? Summer Pomegranate Needle Book and a Pin Keep. I didn't do the pin keep, but I did do this. I did not stitch. You could also stitch the back. I don't want to stitch the back. I just want fabric on the back. It's fine. But I would love to have this finished as well. And I think mine is on Havana. I'm pretty sure. It looks like Havana. Either Havana or Cocoa. Look how dark it is. I love it. This one was in 2020 as well. It's so pretty. It is so very pretty. So, and then one more This is Hats Off to Uncle Sam. I don't care. I don't need this. Like, I just want the drum or whatever she wants to make with it. I mean, I can do the hat and stuff myself, but this is, I'm sure it's not the right size. Like, it would have to be a smaller one, I'm guessing. This one says 32 count murky, and this is not 32 count. This looks like 40 count. So if she can just make the drum, I'll figure out how to make a hat for it. Oh, it's so pretty. And I thought, how appropriate with our big anniversary coming up next year. And this is just some stuff I found she might like. So that's going to go with me, go with me as well. So while I was in there, I found these and I told myself, okay, you're going to finish these yourself, Jennifer. Come on, you can sew, you can do this. But some of them I'm like, I just don't really like it. This, I don't have the chart with me, but I'm pretty sure, I mean, it's a Quaker, but I can't remember which one it is. I mean, if you need to know, let me know. I'm sure I have the pattern in my box. The chart, Jennifer, it's cross stitch. The chart in my box. So I finished this one quite a while ago. It looks like it's probably, it looks like 36 or 40 count. It's probably 36, and that's why I don't like the stitches. So I love the color of the linen. I love everything. I love the colors. I love the actual design. It's just my stitches. And maybe it's because it's when I first started stitching. So, I mean, that could be that as well. But anyway, I'm going to do something with this. I think I want to make it into some kind of a bag of some kind. I'm not sure. Okay, then this is one of the birds, you know, I can't think of it now. I thought I was going to stitch all these. I bought all of them. I ended up, I think I destashed all of them. Gave some away as well, but this one I will do something with. I'm not sure what. What are these birds called? I'll know as soon as I turn the video off. So, oh, this is on 36 count as well, so it's probably why I don't the stitches, but it's Meadow Rue. Yes, 36 count Meadow Rue from Lakeside. Beautiful. Look how pretty that is. The colors. Vintage Meadow Rue and Vintage Light Exemplar, my two favorites of all time, probably. Again, I want to look through my stuff, like all the things that I've collected over the years, and see what can I put these on, because I love patriotic. I would decorate patriotic all year long, and I figure next year is the perfect year to do that, and people not to kind of give me the side eye. My kids are kind of looking at me weird because I still have my patriotic stuff up. Okay, this is not a popular opinion, but I get to have mine. So I don't really like fall, and I think it's because we don't really have fall. Our winter is like most people's fall. Like it's 60s, 70s in the winter usually. I mean, we'll have some cooler time, but for the most part, it's not. It's like in the 60s. So, so I don't know. I just don't fall. I don't care if it gets put out or not. I just enjoy my patriotic. So anyway, this one is, I know, Luminous Fiber Arts. I don't know which one. Like I said, if you need to know any of these, let me know. Look at this lovely cut job I got going over here. I'm glad Brenda's not around, because didn't she get on to Laura for that? I hope she doesn't watch. Also, I know this is one when I was, I get the bottom of my hair dyed dark. I don't know if y'all can notice it on the video, but I would love to have dark hair. My husband doesn't. He likes it light, so I get away with it by doing the bottom dark. And so right here, I was stitching on this at the hairdresser's, and I took my glasses off and I threw them into the bag. And it's also got somewhere else. but I put extra stitches in it so you can't see it. I can't even find it now. So that's good. I don't think anybody else will be able to find it either. But yeah, so that's what that is. That's my dark hair dye. No idea what I'm going to do, but I'm going to finish these. I want to say that this is Bent Creek. I don't know. But see, 2020. And this is like some kind of raw linen of some kind. It's really pretty. It's so cute. It's so sweet. Then all of, well, a lot of these are patriotic. This is the most horrendous stuff I've ever stitched on in my life. I do not know what it is, but it is, you don't want to know because it hurts your hand even to touch it. So, but the design is gorgeous. And so I want to finish that one as well. Into something. This is also a Luminous Fiber Arts. Isn't it sweet? So this is on some of her linen that she doesn't dye anymore. So I need to get that one done for Valentine's Day. And then this one is also Valentine's Day. I don't need that. This is just some packing stuff. Sorry. This is like, it has a little pale pink spots. I'm pretty sure that this design is a hello from Liz Matthews from her Patreon, like the very first month, maybe. I have a metal heart that I think it will look good on. Of course, I finished it the month that she released it. How many years ago was that? This was the second thing I ever stitched on. And what do I pick? I pick black. It's like, I don't know, it's black something. I'm not sure what it is. It is, the stitching is horrible. The color choices were horrible. The whole thing was horrible. But here's the thing. It's the second thing that I stitched, like, since I came back to stitching. Like, I stitched a few times when I was, like, little. But I didn't, so I kept it. Here it is. You can't even see the words. They're so horrible. It says, long may she wave. I mean, it's okay. Look how big those X's are. They're like massive, chunky. It's probably with 2 threads. 2/2. Yes, and that's the problem. I cannot stitch 2/2. Even my back looks horrible. Look at the back. Look at this. My mother would just be mortified, I think. Okay, anyway, so I don't think I'm going to display this, but I'm going to put it into some kind of a bag, like a project bag or a notions bag, something like that. It's so sweet because it was my second thing I ever stitched. I feel like I should restitch it now. Anyway, I wanted to show those just because I pulled them out and I thought I want to fully finish these. Now, I will not have time before the surgery to do that. So I actually don't have a lot of haul because most of it I've put up because I've been diligently trying to organize and stuff. But I did want to, where's that paper? So I can tell you the name of the shop. I specifically carried it in here. Oh, here it is. Okay. I found this lady's Flosstube and Count on Linens, which you may already watch her, but she has an Etsy shop as well. And I purchased, I don't know if y'all know, Melissa Gilbert is like from Little House on the Prairie, is a fabric designer. And she has a beautiful line out right now. And I so want the quilt kit that goes with it. It's the cutest, the box. It's a boxed kit from Riley Blake. And it looks like the front of a house. I want it so badly. But watching those pennies. So anyway, so this is the fabric from that line. I'm leaving it in this. I don't want to have to take it out. But if you go to her website, this is like a kit to make a project bag. It comes with the batting, the fabrics, the zipper, It comes with a zipper pull, or you can put it on, of course, on your scissors if you want. It just has everything in it, and they're just so pretty. So if you could sew, then that would be a great thing. I did want to show y'all on a kick of buying project bags. I make project bags, I know, but I don't know why, but I just bought, so I have bought some. So this, look at this with the cute little, I can't remember the name. I buy from her a lot. Hold on, it's inside. Patchwork and Poppies. There we go. Patchwork and Poppies. And I got the little, I like to get the little notions bag as well if they have one. And the thread keeps also if they have them. So I did just get this one in the mail. I ordered it like probably a month and a half ago or so. So if you order from her, sometimes she has some that are already made, but sometimes they are made to order, and so you have to wait, which I'm never in a hurry. But I just thought that this fabric was so sweet with all the sewing notions and stuff. So I got that one. And then I guess everybody has seen the Tilda Christmas fabric that just flew out of everywhere. Before I even had a chance, I was waiting to get paid to order some, and it was all sold out. So I got this from the Decorative Needle, and I ordered, sorry, that's not from her, that's mine. I ordered this Tilda fabric, and it has the really big zippers. I need to find where to buy those for that I make. And this is the inside. It's just beautiful. It's sturdy. I don't like a bag that flops. I want to be able to hold it like this and it doesn't flop over. So I ordered this bag, and this is the main one I wanted, is this bag. I don't like when people ship their bags folded because of this. Now I can iron this and it should be fine. But this is the fabric that I wanted, a lot of it, and like some yardage, and I can't find it anywhere. Once I got paid, it was like, sorry, everybody bought it all. So look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? Now I do have a quilt kit that actually has this in it, so I guess I could just not make that quilt. But anyway, I also got, like I said, the little notions bag that went with it. So I love this bag. I was very excited to get that. Then when I was at summer school, there was a pop-up shop selling project bags. Well, I was in line to get Jackie Duplessis, I never say her name right, to get her mother of pearl objects, because that's just my favorite. And so by the time I got over to the project bags, they were all sold out, but you could order them and she would get back with you. So this is one of them. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my gosh, isn't it perfect in just every single way? Love it, love it, love it. And I got the little notion bag as well. I ordered 2. And again, it has the big wide zippers. I wonder if her name's in this. I'll have to look, because I don't remember. This is the other one that I ordered. Oh my gosh. She had some Sajou bags. I bought one of her Sajou bags last time I was, I just got a notification that Stitch and Jim's video is up. So everybody go watch Stitch and Jim. What was I going to say? I bought one of her Sajou bags last time at the Bristol workshop. Does she have her name anywhere in them? I don't see a name. I don't remember. So here is the notions bag as well on that one. Then I saw these on Etsy and I thought, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get 2. Actually, I got 2 of them. These like portfolios, but they have cork she puts cork on the spine and for the tab. And it's a really nice magnetic snap, which I enjoy. And then this, it says whiskeyglassdesigns.com. It says Winterly is the name of the bag, and it's limited edition. WG, is that a P project folder? Here we go. I'll show you. This is the information. This is her, so you can take a screenshot. Here's this as well. Okay, so this is the portfolio. I love when they add this to the portfolios. So it just has, you know, all the things. It's very, very thick. It feels like it's using the By Annie soft and stable puffy foam. So it is very sturdy. There's no flopping going on here. And of course, you know, it has the, anyway, I thought it was beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So here's her. I thought that's really cute too. But I love the cork. I really like that. I'd prefer if it didn't have the metallic. This one has metallic. Like in it. I'm not a big metallic person. And then this is the other one that I got. Oh, isn't it gorgeous? Just lovely. Absolutely lovely. And then this is the inside of it. Same thing. With all the pockets and the zippers and all this stuff. So, this one is WGD Premium Project Folder Freedom Garden is what it says. So, and that's really it, I think. Oh, I was going to say, I did put the last of the stuff that I have in my, ooh, the light's off. Hold on, let me maybe if I come back here, it'll, there we go. I don't know what it was doing. Auto correcting. Oh, stuff into my Etsy shop. I have a pile of stuff over here that I'm actually taking with me to Oklahoma. I've cleared out. I just have this feeling like I need to do all of this before my surgery. I don't know why. Anyway, so when I was doing that, I found things and I put it in my Etsy shop. So I was going to show you a few of those things. Oh, I also got these. Oh, love blue. Anyway, I was going to show you a few things that I put into my Etsy shop. One second. Okay, wow, it's almost an hour. I thought this was going to be fast. I don't even have much haul. So, like I said, I went through a lot. I've been going through a lot of my quilting stuff and things. I have so many quilt kits. I bet I have well over 50, at least 50 completely kitted that I have not started. Now, I probably have over 50 that I have started. So I thought, a little ridiculous, Jennifer. Let's get it together. Let's, you know, get this out to the to people who are actually going to do these things. So I did add quilt kits in my shop, and shipping is free on these quilt kits. I only have 3 left. They're all boxed quilt kits. One is the Blackbird Designs Threads That Bind quilt kit, and it's the box, and it has, they all have everything. These haven't been like opened. They're all still all wrapped. It has the pattern and everything. So this quilt kit is 72 inches by 72 inches. And like I said, the price includes the shipping. So when you check out, there will not be any shipping on this. Now, if you have something else in your cart besides that, then that will incur the shipping charge. This one is Old Glory by Layla Boutique. I couldn't think of how to say her name. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful, but I have so many Americana quilts that I want to make. I told myself I had to narrow it down. So this one is 65 inches by 75 inches. And again, it has all the stuff in it to make the quilt. And it's the stuff to make the top of the quilt. So you'll have to provide, sometimes it includes the binding, but usually you have to include your own backing and the binding. And of course the batting. I mean, you know, there's batting. And this one is Santa in the Pines kit, and it's 58 by 70 inches. I always wanted to make this, but again, I have so many Christmas quilts that I want to make. And it's so cute. I love that little Santa right there. Isn't he sweet? So here's another picture of it. Oh, it's so cute. So again, all the stuff in there. I also put in linen. This is the last of what I have. So I have some linens. I was trying to kind of just, I don't know, Jennifer. Okay. So these are all just some linens I have in there. This is what I have left. I did everything went live yesterday, Friday. And so I did have quite a few orders already. So I know some people follow my Etsy store. So this is a Lori Holt cookbook. It's a fat quarter bundle. It has so many fat quarters. I counted them. I can't remember how many there were, but it's in my listing. So if you're interested in those, I have so much of her fabric. I had to get rid of something, and that one's still wrapped, so I thought that would be a good one. I had some Brooks books. This one is the Wedding Tree. It has 12 different charts in there. But I also am not stitching with NPIs or a Vera Soie anymore. And so I have these collections, and I did them in groupings, kind of by color-ish. And so they are listed on, these are the NPIs in individual. So I already have them packaged, how they're listed and pictured on my Etsy shop. So these are just like color packs. I really just want to stick to 103s and Swatserfines. I don't feel like my stitches look good when I use these. I think that they cover better, and the stitches is nice. They're nice and puffy if you like that. But I just, for some reason, I'm having, and someone said it's the direction in which you're stitching. So I tried doing it the opposite way of the way I normally do it, and they're still not very good. So, and then I do also have some kits that are listed on there as well. I also have a few like wool applique things and stuff, and some fabric as well. So, but, oh, and I also have, oh, I didn't think about that. Hold on one second. Okay, I had some project bags that I didn't realize had been, like, I have my listing set to where I manually have to relist them. So, because sometimes if something doesn't sell, I just take it to Goodwill, and I figure that somebody can find it and use it from there. But I had project bags that I went ahead and relisted because they had expired or whatever. So here's one of my project bags that I made, and the inside looks like this. It's like red and blue and cream. So I have one of these left. I have two of these. Nope. Three of these left. They're like fall. They're the vinyl project, vinyl front. I don't have any. I haven't made vinyl project bags in a while. So these are like the ones, like I said, that I didn't realize had expired. So these are very fall looking. I have I have a bunch of these. I never even listed them. That's how smart I am. I have six of those on my website. Then I have two like this, and these have the yellow inside. I have with black zipper with the yellow at the top and the black zipper here. I have, somebody just ordered one of these, so I have one of these left. Then I didn't list these either. I don't know what was wrong with me. I have 5 of these. They are the patchwork that I just pieced together. And then, oh, here's the back. It's the same as so it's red, white, and blue. And then it has like white stars on that side, and then the batik over here. So very patriotic. And then I have 2 of these left. I love this size. These are the tall ones. I love them a lot more than the long, like, I like it better portrait than landscape, maybe I should say. So, and they're really pretty. This was really pretty fabric. So this one's all quilted. I have 2 of these in my shop. And then I have a little red polka dot that goes with this fabric line. Whoa, dropped it. So I have 2 of these. Anyway, so I have those in my shop if you're interested. So, all right, Flosstube. Stay tuned. It's an hour. Stay tuned. I'm going to add the winners to the end of this in pictures. So, until next time, Flosstube. Oh, if you will please keep me in your prayers. I really would appreciate it for my surgery coming up. I'm very peaceful about it, like I'm not. But if you'll just pray for me, I would appreciate it. So until next time, Flosstube, be kind to each other. Bye. And I'm back. So like I said, I'm sorry it is nighttime. And so I'm looking at the shadow. You can't even see my eyes. I do have eyes. But I need to get this done because I've got something every day between now and this coming Monday. It is October 14th. This part of the video is. I don't even remember when the other video, it was at the beginning of October, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I'm speaking too quickly. Let me slow down. I am scheduled for surgery on Monday, October 20th. So it will be a little while before I'm sure that I will feel like videoing or have anything to show for that matter. For that fact, I'm not sure exactly what I'll be able to do afterwards because I think I'll be in bed for a while. Anyway, doesn't matter. So, and I think I mentioned it in the older video, but if you would please keep me in your prayers, I would greatly appreciate it. So since my last video, I have done some stitching. A lot of people have ordered from my shop and I appreciate that. I will put my shop on vacation mode as of, I think I said this Friday on my shop, and because I won't be able to mail anything after the surgery for a while. Okay, anyway, so let's just move on from that. School's going great. I have great kids. They're so sweet. I'm trying to get as many lessons as I can videoed for them on my YouTube channel. That's like for my school videos as possible, but it takes a long time. If you think about it, it takes an hour to record them, each one, and then any editing or anything like that and uploading, it takes a while. And so it takes longer than just teaching them. Okay, moving on. I'm going to miss them. It makes me sad, but I'm going to miss them. I do have new pictures of grandbaby, so I'll put some here because she's beautiful. That's the newest. My oldest grandson, well, I guess right now he's my older until the 3rd one was born. He is in kindergarten and he's doing so well. He's reading, adding, subtracting. He's just soaking it up, and I love that about him. So anyway, I was just FaceTiming him earlier. He's the sweetest thing ever. Okay, life updates. Anything else? Not that I know of, except I went on a retreat. I went to the Silver Needle this past It was Friday and Saturday, and had a wonderful time. My friend Liz met me there, and it was great just seeing her. It was wonderful. We had wonderful table mates. We sat with Desi, and then Julie. I got to meet Julie. She watches my videos. She said she watches Liz's as well. So hi, Julie. I loved her. So I can't wait. I hope I get to go back to the Silver Needle for another retreat, and hopefully she'll be there. And then Beverly sat next to me, and she was a kind lady. She was so sweet. She was from Texas as well, somewhere in the Houston area. I don't remember exactly where. And then, of course, Liz sat with me. So we got to see Teresa Vanette. Teresa Vanette. She doesn't watch my videos, but she's... I don't know. I just think she's an amazing person. I would like to be her when I grow up, I said. The last time I got to see her was at the Silver Needle in 2019. And if you'll remember, I used to talk like a stalker about her. So I tried to cut that off a little bit. So I'm not so... But in my Jenny Bean for the Parlor, she, if you'll remember, if you've watched my videos for a long time, this is the tea that she stitched on it. And I took my completed Jenny Bean for the Parlor, and I got a picture standing next to her, and I'll put that in here as well. It was wonderful. Oh, it's just wonderful. She is one of the most genuine people you'll ever meet, and just she's herself and unapologetically so, and she's wonderful. Okay, so let's start talking here, Jennifer. I was going to show you my Jenny Bean for the Parlor because it's been a while, and I want to, oh, you'll notice, see, I took all my patriotic stuff down, which I did not want to, but I did because it is October. And I'll pull out the fall stuff. Fall's just not my thing, and I think I spoke about that in my previous, the video that was before this one. It's because we don't really have fall. It's been in the 90s still here, so I haven't had fall yet. But here is my Jenny Bean for the Parlor. And I'm sorry, I know it's wrinkly, and the lighting is bad. But this is all I have, so to get it done. So each one of these, it's been, you can tell that's sharply creased there. It normally is not. But I've had it in a scroll rod, and even in a scroll rod, it's way too big, of course. So I want to learn how to do the hem stitch all the way around it. And so once I get that finished, or even started for that fact, I'll get it pressed and I'll show it to you again. But I'm very proud of this piece, and it really needs to be displayed somewhere in my house. So I showed that while I was at the retreat to Teresa. I'm going to show you some whips that I've been working on. They're the same whips that I showed in the last video, so there'll be just like a little bit of progression. What am I thinking here? Progress. There's the word I was looking for which I was looking. So the first one is this. Look at this chart. This is Sarah Marple, and it's from Northumberland Sampler House. And this is a whip on which I've been working for a long time, not consistently, but off and on. And most of y'all that have watched probably know the story. So I won't bore you with that one, but here is my progress this far. I'm going to hold it back here first. And then since, I think I showed this on the other one you just watched, if you watched the first part, I have only gotten part of this down here done. I'm trying to get the light to work with me here. I hope it's okay. I may not attach this part if it looks too bad. But that's the progress I had on this one whip. I need to fold it a different way. That crease is getting a little... And these are my flosses. that I've used. They're just the called for DMCs. I started this April 26, 2021. So those are my flosses. All right, let me put this away because I will not be working on it for a while. I've got a mess, let me tell you. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought that was a needle. It's okay. All right, so that's one. I'm pretty sure these are the exact same ones I just showed you, so it's like you get to see them again. This one is Jane Pattison. I don't know if I showed this last time, but this one I actually started in 2019 when I was at Teresa Vanette's retreat there at the Silver Needle. This is one that's done with wool. It's called for wool. And I only had done like this one little hump and a couple of leaves on this part right here. But so I wanted to do a little more since I was going to her retreat. And these are my flosses. These are the called for wools. It's on 32 count apple brown, and you have to do it on 32 count because it is the wools. 32 count apple brown, November 22nd, 2019. So those are my flosses. And this, I actually got some progress. Well, of course, I've got a thread just hanging here, so let me move it at least to the back. I'm not too gung-ho on the size of the X's, but I do like the wool on the 32 because it is just one strand. So it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Uh-oh. I just keep pulling my needle out. 1 second, please. I'm sorry. Okay. So I actually got quite a bit. And I thought I would work on this while I was there. I didn't. I did not. I took it with me. It traveled to Oklahoma. But I did this before I left the house. So the last couple of weeks I did work on this. And like I said, I like it. I like the look of the wool, but the size of the X's is so big. But it sure is pretty. I love this green and this red together. It looks kind of orange because of my horrible lighting. Sorry about that. Okay. So that's my Jane Pattison. And like I said, it was from Shakespeare's Peddler. Uh-oh. Sorry if you can hear the barking. My husband is playing with the puppies in the back room. I have all the doors shut, but the last one is a stitch along that I'm doing with my friend Liz, the Wandering Stitcher, and Karen from Fox and Rabbit. And this is Goodness and Mercy. I knew it was going to come out there somewhere. This is from Teresa Kogut. It should be on here. Oh, there it is. Goodness and Mercy. I got this at the attic. I got it as a kit. So I got the 46 count and the 103 silks. I did not bring the spools in here. I was hoping this is going to be rather quick because it's going to take a while to edit all of this. It probably will not go up until tomorrow at least, which is the 15th. I got a lot done on this. So I extended my borders and finished some trees, and I even started my house. So I'm trying to get the border done all the way around, and I know it's hard to see, but I actually have the green because my lighting is so horrendous. You can see the leaves in the border, like the vine parts are done down the sides. I just need to put the flowers on it. But this house is so much fun. Look at that chimney. I don't know if you can tell, probably not. If I'd stop swinging it around maybe as well. And the roof of that house is beautiful. I did all of that in Oklahoma with Liz. So that was fun. So we are doing a stitch along with that. And Liz keeps telling me I'm doing it very quickly. I don't think I'm a fast stitcher, but she says I am. But I'm not going to be able to stitch for a while. So I thought I've got to do a lot because then they're going to pass me up. Okay, those are my whips. I'm going to take a time out real fast. I'm just going to show you one thing that I got in the mail. So haul from the mail. This is from Susan Stanley, Stitch in Time, and this is her pincushion kit that has the mother of pearl button on the top. Oh, I can't wait to make this. This will be after. It'll be a while. She has these floss drops as well, and they have like floss type and number on the back. But it's all this sweet little girl. Isn't that cute? I love that. Absolutely love that. Then, excuse me, I also got the Corliss Trousseau Medallion Quilt Part 3. I have the first two parts, and these are the lovely turkey reds, and these are kind of, I mean, they're kind of mustardy yellows. Oh, they're so pretty. Pretty, pretty pretties. So this I got, like I said, from Susan Stanley's website. So love it, love it, love it. Okay, so on my way to the retreat, I stopped in, what's the name of the town? Hold on, is it on here? No, but I stopped at Prairie Moon Primitives, which is south of the Silver Needle. I don't know what town it is. I'm not really sure. If I find out, I'll put it right here. I'm sure I can look it up. And I got to meet the owner. She was lovely. She was so nice, so welcoming. I stopped. I had something to give Jim, Stitching Jim on Flosstube and Instagram, but we got our wires crossed. She thought that I was coming the day after that I said I was going to, so I didn't get to actually see her in person, which I was very sad, but I'm sure I'll be back up there at some point. I would love to attend a retreat at Prairie Moon Primitives, so maybe I can get to one of those. That would be wonderful. It was a beautiful facility. I loved how it was in the middle of nowhere, like where I live. And she just had so many nice things. So I did get a few things while I was there. So let me pause this so you don't hear the crinkle. Okay, so I couldn't go to Prairie Moon Primitives and not pick up a chicken. This is a patriotic chicken. How cute is it? I love it. Absolutely love it. So he's got little blue tail feathers. So I got that. I found this pattern, which I loved. Well, actually I saw one that was made, which I just loved as well. But it's like a portfolio and it has different things inside. And so I picked out, because this is done with Tilda, like toweling and stuff, I picked out these colors, and I'm going to make it with this and do the embroidery, because this is embroidered right here. So that's what I picked out. I just love these fabrics. They're so pretty. I also got, for Christmas, I got this one to make a ornaments. I make ornaments for my grandchildren, so I thought this one would be a cute ornament. So I got that. This is to make an ornament as well. I've never done one of these Satsuma Streets with the beads. So, and it's definitely not my style, but wouldn't that be cute for a little girl? And it has like everything in it. So it was the little kit. Then I thought, well, I want to make this little pin cushion. This is a Mill Hill kit, and it has all the stuff in it as well with the needles. And I know my friend Kippy knows how to bead. So Kippy, when we do our next quilting retreat, I'm going to bring my Mill Hill kits up there. This I got, hopefully she's not watching, to make my daughter-in-law. She loves sunflowers, and it says, "You are my sunshine." And I used to sing this to my boys when they were little. I don't know why I did not sing it to my daughters, but they never, the boys always liked when I put them to bed, I would scratch their backs and I would sing "You Are My Sunshine" to them. So, and they had like a little kit, and it was very inexpensive. So they have a whole bunch of wool there. So that is for a present as well. So most of this is for presents. This one is going to be one of my, I'll talk about it later, but for next year, for the 250th anniversary of America, it says, "Blessed is the nation whose God is the Lord." And I love this so much. Look how pretty that is. And again, they had a kit, and it was not very much. So I was very, very excited. Oh, here it is. It's Wayne, Oklahoma. I should know that. That's my brother's name. It's in Wayne, Oklahoma. So that is not for a gift. That one's mine. Everything else most everything else I bought there was for a gift. Now, I also got there, I got this Jeanette Douglas. I love Jeanette Douglas. And apparently this was a monthly free pattern, is what Liz said, that she had them at one point and they were free, and then she put them into the book or whatever. And so there's one for every month. And when I saw it, I thought, oh, Liz and I could do a stitch along next year for this, one a month. And then she's like, oh, I already have all the free patterns. She goes, I got them when they were free at the beginning. I was like, well, I don't have those. So anyway, but they are gorgeous, and I just cannot wait to stitch them. So anyway, if anybody else would like to stitch along next year, I'm going to do one a month. They're so pretty. So very, very pretty. I just have to figure out how I'm going to stitch them. So that one was for me as well. And then the last thing that I'm going to show you, has anybody seen the Tilda Christmas fabric? Well, they still had some fat quarter bundles. It's selling out like crazy everywhere. I do have one quilt kit that I ordered, but what I wanted was all of these big prints like this. You can't find anywhere. Well, guess what I found? I bought the rest of what she had on the bolt of the big print. Look how sweet. I know everybody's probably seen these already, but you can use these to fussy cut. They're just beautiful. So this is my favorite, is this, the duck egg blue one. It's my favorite. I think this one had 2 yards left, and this one may have had 3 yards. So, but I do have in mind a quilt, well, 2 quilts that I'm going to try to make out of them, and they're gifts. So technically, most of that was just gifts. That's good, right? Okay, so I'm going to pause it again, and then I'm going to get my next stack. Okay, so after that, I headed on up and went to Tulsa, met up with Liz. We had supper, we had a wonderful time. Then we went to the retreat the next day, and well, we exchanged gifts when we first saw each other. So she sent, Jan Calvert does my finishing, has to be the best finisher ever. This is the stitching that I sent her, and look what she made. I asked her to make a pouch for me. She made it gusseted at the bottom so it stands up. I know you can't tell, but see, you can still see the top. So I love this bag. Look at the back. Isn't that just beautiful? I mean, it just pulls every color out. This, I just love it so much. I love the stitching, so I love the bag, and then this is the inside of the bag. It's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So Jan sent that back to me. I got to meet Liz's friend, Krista, who I think is my friend now too, whether she likes it or not. And she was so sweet. We met up on Saturday and went to eat lunch together, and she was just wonderful. And she brought this for me, which I love, absolutely love this. And she also, which was full of candy, and you can tell some of it's gone. And then she gave this to me as well. She gave the same to Liz. She just, how sweet and kind was this. And then I felt guilty because I didn't have anything. Okay. She made these herself. So now I can go hang it on a Christmas bag, one of my whips, now that I've shown it. Okay, and then sweet Liz, she had stopped at the mercantile, depends on who you speak with, in Pawhuska, Oklahoma. It's the Pioneer Woman. It's her showroom. I think that's what they call it. I don't know. Anyway, so she was sweet and she thought of me, and so she got this. Oh, you know what? I have something else, but you don't have to see it. It's fine. She brought me, because I journal, I do junk journaling. She brought me this beautiful sticker. Isn't that gorgeous? And look at this pen. And this pen writes beautifully. I love this pen. Absolutely love it. Then she also gave me this sweet sticker, which is very appropriate. For my journaling, junk journaling, she gave me this. Isn't that going to be beautiful in my junk journal? Then she had gone to Monticello and with her family, and so she had picked up some stuff from me. Isn't that sweet? She got me this postcard, and this is the library at Monticello. And then this one is the kitchen in Monticello. These are going to be gorgeous in my junk journal. Then she got me this sticker. I love it. And then some information, which I love as well. Then in this cute, look how cute that is. I need to figure out how I can put this in my junk journal somehow. I just haven't figured out how I can attach it, but I'm going to figure out something. We both agreed that not so sure about this green, but I'm going to take it and put it on a project bag. So you can see Monticello here. Whoops, it's upside down. And then there's the quill and the ink, and then an American flag. Isn't this just perfect? I love this so much. So this was in there. Then these also came from a shop there. Aren't those beautiful? I love those. They look like stoneware to me. And she got me this beautiful, it's a sewing machine. It's going to hang in my sewing room. And then she brought me linen. Look at these beautiful, beautiful linens. Trying. So usually if I hold them back here, you can see the colors better. Oh, they're beautiful. All 46 count. Love those. And look how cute this pin is. It's like the wool, like from rug hooking. It's so sweet. And the bow is the tape measure. It's just so cute. I'm going to put it on a bag or something. I haven't decided yet. But then the best part was this. It says, Dear Friend, has a J and an L. There's Ohio and Texas. Isn't that sweet? And she said Jan Calvert finished this one as well. Look at this. It is amazing. And look what she put it on. It's like the little oiler. My mom has one for like sewing machines, the little ones like these. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the back. Just impeccable finishing. Just absolutely lovely. And I love this so much. She just does beautiful work. Okay, so we got our retreat kits. Look at this beautiful box. And this is the kit. You've probably seen it on social media, I'm sure by now. It is beautiful. Look at the back of the box. Isn't that sweet? I gotta figure out some way to incorporate this into my, like a cover of a journal. Maybe that's what I'll do. I mean, everything. It's just beautiful. Look at this. Even on the inside, when you flip it open. My daughter was supposed to go with me, but she could not. So I picked up her kit. So I have two. One is hers. And then when you open it, it's this beautiful tissue paper. I think this one's hers. Yes. And then it was all kitted up beautifully. My favorite part of the retreat, though, was that as a group, we designed a Christmas project. And the people that met, the Tuesday, Wednesday group, I guess it was, or were they? No, they were Wednesday, Thursday. The Wednesday, Thursday group, because she had two sessions at the Silver Needle, and they designed one as well as a group, and they came out very different from one another. But we get, Teresa will be emailing all the participants both charts, and our names go on the chart as collaborators or something. So I'm like, my name is going to be on a Teresa Vanette chart. I'm very excited about that. I did stitch on mine. I know some people don't like to stitch on the chart. If I get a new chart at a retreat, I definitely want to start stitching on it. I want to start something new all the time. So this is my this is the chart close up, and I love that there are little tomato pin cushions in the border and little like peppermint candies in the border and strawberries. So it's not the same thing over and over. It does have some variety. So, and of course the chart is beautiful. These are the flosses that are in the chart. They're just gorgeous. And it was kitted with 36 count, and I cannot stitch on 36 count. So the Silver Needle part of the cost for attending, you get a 1/4 yard of linen. So I got some Confederate gray, 46 count Confederate gray, and it looks beautiful on that. And I sent my 36 count to Jan because Liz says that Jan loves to stitch on 36 count. But look what all I got done. This is the tomato pin cushion. It doesn't have the pins. I don't want to do my straight stitches till the end. But look how cute that candy is. And then this is all filled in with this light pink. It's so beautiful. I just loved it. Absolutely loved it. So I did stitch while I was there. I stitched on this while I was there. So like in the class. So that was so much fun. It was very beautiful. And I just loved it. I loved it. I loved that it was very small. There was like 40 people maybe in the workshop. I really liked that. The whole thing was just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I did pick up a few things while I was there. So, I got this is a Teresa Vanette. I had not seen this, and Liz is like, oh yeah, that came out at, I think she said Market this year. She said, I got it when I was there. I was like, oh, well. It says, hope the balm, what does it say? Hope the balm of human life soothes every misfortune, which is so true. And I absolutely love this. So I will be stitching this soon. It's so pretty. Oh, it's on dark soil. Do you know, I think I ordered some. Oh, that's something I could have shown you in my haul. These are all little tiny French knots. This is Fine Miniatures Knot Work Kit, and it's from Teresa Lehman Designs, right here. And they're all little French knots. How sweet is that? I love this. And inside you get the cloth that's already printed. 2 crewel needles, stitch diagrams, and instructions, and a color key. That's what it says. So, and I bought the DMC to make this one. This is the one I'm going to start with because I think I bought 2. Yes, here's the other one. Look at this. This looks like a Baltimore album quilt. Oh, that's probably why it's called Lady Baltimore's Bloomers. I do love Baltimore album quilts. I love applique. So I got those 2. This one, how pretty is this? Liz, this is Americana Blue. I'm not going to do it in blue. I'm going to do it in red. But she bought, I don't know which one. She bought the white one, I think, at some point and wants to stitch it. But I love the motifs. I love the home. The sewing machine, all of the quilting stuff here. It's just the quilt. I love all of this. So I think I'm going to do this as my 1 thread a day. I want to try that out. I've been thinking about it for a while, but I just would like to see, you know, how long it would take me. I saw these buttons. This is the B Company, I think. No, it's not. It looks like theirs. Well, I'll just show it to you. But it's all the months of the year. They're like little wooden. And then I got also the days of the week. No idea what I'm going to do with these. Absolutely none. But I really liked them. I just have to figure out what to do with them. These, I saw somebody show them on Flosstube. They're the little floss drops that are frogs. Oh, and they had them, so I thought, okay, I gotta have those. And this Mill Hill kit, love this, absolutely love this. I'm going to start this one in December. It's just so beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It reminds me of the Methodist church here in Utopia. I did this, I did get, this is red, 56 count. It just says red linen. I have no idea. It doesn't say anything else. That's all they wrote. Isn't it beautiful? It's Weeks. I know it's Weeks Dye Works. It's stunning. This red is absolutely stunning. No idea what I'm going to put on it, but it's red. I have to have red. And then for my Hello from Liz Matthews Christmas trees, the 12 Days of Christmas, I finished the first one, and Jan fully finished it for me. I've shown it on here. I stitched it on pine green. think it was pine green. I don't have enough for all 12, so I thought instead of trying to, and I thought the Tinsmith's wife had more, but she does not. So instead of trying to find one that's the exact same, I thought I just need to get multiple shades of green and just, you know, intersperse them, because they will all be one day, theoretically, displayed at the same time. So I picked up a couple of green colors, a lighter and a darker. So the pine green is like in between these. They're both 40 counts because the other one is 40 count as well. Not my favorite count, but it's okay. This one's called Mrs. Claus, and this one is called Boughs of Holly. And they're both dyed by Teresa Vanette's son, Graham. So Graham Cracker Fabrics. Okay, so I have that. They had some pony black beading needles, and I love pony black needles, so I thought I would just get the beading needles so I'd have them if I needed extras. Kindness Makes Friends. I love this, and I don't know how I didn't know about this one either. And this is Shakespeare's Peddler, Teresa Vanette, Kitten Stitcher, all wrapped up in one. This is Jeanette Douglas. Look at this. I saw the model and wow, just wow, 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 wow. The glare is crazy, but oh, it's so pretty. I love her. I love everything about her things. So then I got this crazy idea. Well, I got this from Kitten Stitcher as well. I really want to do this. Oh, sorry, it's just my dryer. It's gonna buzz again in a second for a really long time. This one, she stitched 1 over 1, or maybe now a really long time. But look, she said, look at all the colors. She said, but the thing is that some of them, like this color right here, she said, only used 1 time. So they're DMCs, which to me makes perfect sense, because if you're only stitching, you know, 5 stitches, I'm just going to use what I have at my house. So this one saw the model and I had to get it. Look at that row of houses. Oh my gosh, it was beautiful. I love this scene that she puts on some of hers. And this one says, if happiness be your pursuit, plant wisdom and enjoy the fruit. Love that. We've been studying wisdom and Proverbs, so I thought that was very appropriate. And then this one, I had this genius idea that they had some blocks. They look like wooden blocks with stitching that had been finished on. There it goes. Sorry. I'm going to pause this till it's finished. Okay. The attic had like 4 wooden blocks, and it had stitching displayed on one side of each block. And so then they had them put together. It was really cute. And so I thought, you know what? When I saw these in little squares, I thought, and this one is called A Sampler Story. And I thought, you know what? I can pick out my favorite ones and put them on wooden blocks, and then I can turn them to face different ways when I want to change the way it looks. But they're all very sampler-ish, and they're all the same size. So I'm going to do them individually. And I think if I put them, I don't know, I have to do the math. I thought maybe I could fit them on a, what do you call it? Perforated paper, because I love to stitch on perforated paper. But I think they may be too big that way. I just have to do the math to figure out what size I want them. So that's it. That's all I brought back with me, which was a lot. No, wasn't a lot, but it was a lot. It was good. So I'm going to add the winners at the end. And like I said, I had it videoed, and it's in the previous recording. If you watch the first part, I videoed it, but then it would not attach. And then finally it just told me that it was corrupted. And I don't know what that means, but I do keep a, I do keep a journal, and I keep the winners from my giveaways, so I write them down. So I have it written down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it up right now. I'm going to put the name underneath. I was going to put a picture, but I decided this would be easier. Okay, so let me pause this, move this stuff, and get because the giveaways are a little further over there. Hold on. Okay, I hope this video, when I put it all together, is not 3 hours long. Whew. All right, so the first one I had was Havana. I just dropped it. Hold on. Sorry, I did not. It's a good start. 40 count Havana, and I showed these in the video. This has been a long time ago, so because I thought they had posted, but apparently they had not. This is the one that has the little bit of stitching that's on it, but it's a fat quarter. No, is this a fat eighth? It's a fat eighth, isn't it? I think so. But this one, the winner is Sherry McConaughey 8835. Again, I'm going to put them at the bottom. The next linen is this linen right here, and this is Sky. This is Fiber on a Whim. It looks like it. This is the right bag anyway. This is the one, it's bluish. This one, the winner was Mila_Muse. The next one is Storm, which is this picture, this plus. This is the one where I had started. Is that a fat eighth, right? I don't know, they're not labeled that way. Okay. This one, it does have, I started those monthly minis that I was going to do and never did. So this one goes to Kristen Similio 9908. It's right here. Next one is tan, was the keyword. It's this one. It's the one that, see, I think this is a fat quarter. I'm pretty sure. So it does have this little part right here. This one, the winner is Happy Homemaker 6422. Okay, sorry, my husband keeps going in. Okay, the next one is Gold. And this linen is the one that was a fat quarter, and I have a hunk cut out of it right there. So the winner of this one is Donna Boyd 5108. My husband's going outside. The next one is Porcelain. This is Luminous Fiber Arts. This is a fat eighth with a little piece cut out right there. It's beautiful. I love this linen. The winner of Porcelain is Janet R. Cross Stitch. The last linen was Clay, and this is Fox and Rabbit 40 count white clay. It has a little bit, this is actually, hold on, Teresa Kogut. It was going to be a stitch along in her Patreon. So, and I never finished it. So I think this one is this one's a fat quarter. So the winner of Clay is D. Johnson 4852. The next one was the flower. Oh, there it is. Keyword was flowers, and it's the embroidery kit. And this one, the winner is Char J 57. And then the book, this is the one that I said the corner got messed up. But it's The Wool, Needle, and Thread by Primitive Gatherings. It's a beautiful book. The winner of this one is Amanda Bauer, 1814. Then the fabric, which were these two bundles right here, which are the Pioneer Woman bundles, the fat quarters. These go to Lori Walt 31. The Simply Delightful pattern that comes with the charm pack. The winner of this kit is Arlene Curry. And if I say your name wrong, I am very sorry. The last one is the flag kit. Has the wool. This came from the Woolen Needle. The winner of this is Julie Thomas 8254. So congratulations to all the winners. If you will email me by Friday, I can have them out by Saturday. If it's after that you see this, then give me a little time, because I don't know how long it'll be before I'm actually even like getting into my emails or anything. So sorry about that. Okay, so I'm going to try to get this edited and put up by tomorrow. Hopefully the internet will work, nothing will be corrupt, and all will be well. But I've got to add a bunch of pictures and words at the bottom. So again, if you would please keep me in your prayers for my surgery on Monday, and hopefully I will see you within the next month is my goal. So until next time, Flosstube, be kind to each other. Bye.